Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do a video response on Sabril, the real one. I listened to what she said. She said she refused to believe the Bible gives men free will to grape children.
Hi.
I mean, the Bible does not give men the free will to grape children. I'm glad you refusing to believe that. She said Christians are saying that. Those are not true Christians. Those are witches in the church, disguising themselves as Christian. So what I'm going to listen to what she said, and then I'm going to debunk the lies of what these people are saying. Okay, what God have said. Okay, let's listen.
I refuse to believe that God, the Christian God from the Bible, gives free will for men to grape children. Absolutely not. Okay? I hate when I hear Christian people say this. Oh, well, bad things happen because you have free will. First of all, children can't even talk, they can't even think properly. So why isn't the soul of an innocent child protected from a predator? Someone harming them, someone taking them off the planet in some of the most horrific ways I have heard of. I'm not trying to hear that God has allowed someone, even a woman, to have free will to take an innocent child.
Okay, I'll stop right there. Let's go to the scriptures. Ephesians 6:4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurturing and the mission of the Lord. So God is telling men and the fathers, do not provoke your child to wrath. Bring them up in the mission of the Lord. So whoever is teaching people that God allow men to grape children, those are witches. Those are synagogues of Satan. See, those are devils, because the devils are going against God's word. They're not following God's word. They're going against God's word and saying the total opposite from what He is saying. Okay, so let's go to this here. Psalms 106, 37, 39. Yea, they sacrifice their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. They were defiled with their own works, and went horn with their own inventions. Okay, with that's 37. On inventions. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against His people, insomuch that He abhorred His own inheritance. So He said, and He gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. So God did not like that. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against His people. God was hating the fact that they were sacrificing their sons and their daughters unto devils. Okay? He was hating that fact. So whoever is saying that men should be God gave men the free will. First of all, you're not supposed to be having free will to do wickedness. You're supposed to be heeding to God's holy will. Okay? That's second of all. So therefore, third of all, these people, what they preach against God is a total lie. Okay? That is all geared for you to not see Jesus Christ again. All geared for you not to be heeding to the righteous God that tell you not to do that stuff, not to do that wicked stuff. God is always been against wickedness. So whoever telling you that He's for wickedness, they are of the devil. It's just point blank simple. Whoever is telling you they are for the wickedness, they are of the devil. Okay. Let me go to the next verse. Because God never said to do wicked. Okay, that's always been of the devil. Always. Okay? Psalms 11:5. The Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated. So, God said, the Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated. God hated violence and wickedness. Do y'all see that? So anybody, again, that's telling you that God said men was given free will to grape children, those are demons. They are always been against God who created. God created them, so they always been against the Father, the righteous God. God is a righteous God, and He judges the wicked. Therefore, these wicked people are going against Him and saying a whole different thing than God from what God is saying. Violence shall no more be heard in the land, wasting no destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call about thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. Okay. So God has always been against their wickedness. Let death seize upon them and let them go down. Let death seize upon them and let them go down quick into hell, for wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. Okay, let's continue. It's another verse I want to show. Leviticus 19:29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall into whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. So, God has always been against the wickedness of man, always against the wickedness of what they do. Yet they out here saying that God is for wickedness. That's demons, people. They are preaching another thing against what God is saying. Of course, they won't stick to the verses of the living word. Of course not. Because if they stick to it, they will prove them out of a lie. They are lying. People, understand this. Demons lie. Let me say it one more time. They lie. Wouldn't heed to them as the truth without reading the Bible for yourself. I have to say it like that because people, y'all need to understand that the living word was designed for us to live righteously in the land for Jesus Christ. It was designed for that. But unfortunately, we have rebellious demons on this earth that have been kicked out of heaven. And what they are doing is they're trying to preach another gospel unto you that God did not say. And they lying. They obviously lying against God's living word to lead you astray, to go against the king like they have. People don't heed to that. That's called being rebellious and being deceiving and lying and backbiting and very evil in doing so. So I'm going to buckle down. I'm calling out all their game plan. I'm calling out every demon game plan because therefore they want more souls down to hell. They want people to go down to hell with them. I'm calling that mess out. Okay? I'm calling them all out because God did not say none of that wicked stuff. He told you not to do that wicked stuff. Okay? So people, serve this word here. Jesus Christ is God. And she's right not to believe in that kind of crap that, oh, God gave men free will to grape children. That is a lie. It's a lie from hell. Okay? God didn't say none of that. None of it. Okay? All these wicked liars out here against God's living word. You are demonic. You are fully vexed with the demons that's in you. And therefore, I'm calling that mess out. Okay? So people, Serve this word here. Jesus Christ is God, and know that he is king and the righteous God in heaven, not the wicked. Okay? He's the righteous. He's against the wicked. Always remember, he's against the wicked. Again, I'm going to repeat. He is against the wicked. Okay? People, serve this word here. Jesus Christ is God.